how to drain the internal water system down in the Adria Matrix 670 Plus. To drain the boiler down itself, we just need to come down here to where the drain valve is located, just here. These particular drain valves are also automatic, so if the internal temperature around this area drops below about 3-4 degrees, it will automatically open to drop all the water out of the boiler to frost protect itself. If you are going to manually drain it, all you need to do is make sure the water pump is turned off, come to this blue diamond here and twist it, and when we twist it, a blue button will pop out at the bottom, just there, and it will then begin draining down the boiler. To close it back up again, twist and push the button back in, and it will then reset. If it auto drains, all that will happen is the blue button will just pop out at the bottom, and to reset it, all you need to do is push it back in. If it will not stay in, it's just too cold within the motorhome, and you will need to turn your heating on to generate some warmth to allow it to reset. The only time we're touching the blue diamond on the top is when we are manually draining it down. To refill the boiler, have this valve back in the position it is at the moment with the blue button locked in place. Fill up the fresh water tank, turn the water pump on, and it will then begin to prime the boiler back up again. I always suggest that when fully winterizing a motorhome, once you've drained the boiler down, you also open all the taps within the motorhome as well, because this will aid in releasing airlocks in the system. So when it comes to refilling it back up again, you will need to then reopen those taps back up again. They'll cough and splutter as they force the air out of the system, and then once they're running freely on hot and cold, close them back up again, and then the system will fully reprime itself. To drain down the fresh water tank, we just need to come to one of the single beds, and if we now lift up here, you'll see the water tank itself, and you can see to drain it down here we just twist just here, and it shows you that you can twist it so you can drop the water to 20 litres if you don't want to travel with too much water on board, and if you continue to twist it, obviously completely drain it. We can gain access to the water tank at these 2 points just here as well, so give it a good clean out. On this particular model as well, tucked right at the very back just here, you'll see another grey lever, and if you are fully winterizing it, it's always a good idea to lift this one up as well, because again it will help in releasing the airlocks in the system. Beside it just there is basically what's classed as a surge dampener. It just pressurizes the water system